Being a senior executive can be isolating. You often sit between a board, your team, and the organisation, and it can be hard to find the time or the opportunity to reflect. It occurred to me there's a lot out there about executive coaching, and it all feels a bit confusing. In this series, I'm going to give you an idea of what is executive coaching, why it might be useful for you, and what you can expect to get out of it. So let's get stuck in. Just what is executive coaching? So it's natural to turn to Google. And if you do a quick search of what is executive coaching, you'll get quite a substantial list of so many flavours that I actually find it really hard to work out what's what. Clearly, it's not that easy to pick something from such an enormous list of choices, and there are more out there. And so for me, this topic, coaching, executive coaching, falls into three key areas. We've got autocratic, which is the mentoring style, democratic, which is where people take a more structured approach, and holistic, which is where psychodynamic coaching has its fit. Let's take a look at these three styles. Firstly, mentoring. This is often a senior person working with more junior staff, inside or outside an organisation. It's about often imparting knowledge and giving advice, and it's often related to career aspirations, and with a view to having someone act as your champion in an organisation or an industry. The second approach is the directive one. This is often with an external coach, but some organisations have coaches on staff these days, and their role is really about goal setting and helping individuals drive improvements in productivity, performance, perhaps key skills like collaboration. Often these coaches will help you as you play with your new styles and let you test and correct these approaches in your working life. So if you're asking yourself the question, well, what's the similarity between these two styles? I think for me it boils down to improving performance with practical skills, and driving towards things like achieving promotion. The third approach takes a more holistic look at the individual. The coach could be an external one, sometimes again they're internal within the business, but the difference in this is the work looks at the intersection of the individual, the role and the organisation, and over that it pays attention to the emotions that come up at that meeting point. It's a very useful way for very senior people to think about some of the deeper aspects of their lives and how that might be impacting the way they lead. My clients tend to be very senior leaders who've spent a lifetime honing their technical leadership skills. They tend to have reached a point where they're starting to wonder what else might it be that they need to think about that could help them with their success in their current role and their future selves. In the next program, I'm going to dig a little bit more deeply into what executive coaching might do for you.